have 14, so we have 12 participants, and we have 14. But I think we can start right now with some discussions before we, while waiting for our friends to join. Ibu dan Bapak, so as what I mentioned before, we are doing the assessment, and our focus today will be writing skill assessment. And again, the more focused one is about the use of technology to do writing skill assessment. We will do some review of what we have been doing previously, and I believe you can, what do you call it? You can start with your experience. Ibu dan Bapak, when you do the assessment, when you hear assessment, what comes to your mind? Can anybody have a word, please? Tell me, or yes, share with us what comes to your mind when we hear the word assessment. Anyone? I would be very happy to hear any feedback from you about marking. Okay. Any other else? All right. If you could, or kalau misalnya, if for example you are not, what is it? You feel better if you do it online. This is the answer garden from like what you did with Pak Jati at the beginning of this training. Please share your words, input one word, and then you enter, then you submit, then you can see the word cloud over there. Ibu Bapak, please, you can input your word, or we can just orally discuss this. Probably that will be better. One word, we have got one word from you, that's marking or scoring. Any other thing come to your mind when you discuss or when you hear assessment? Ibu dan Bapak.
Product.
Once again, Pak Tanto.
Product maybe, sir.
Product, okay. Right, okay, nice. Product means the student's work, probably. Yes. Another one?
Stress.
Ibu Fatima, say it once again.
Stress.
Daniel, can you hear what Ibu Fatima mentioned? It's not clear for me.
I couldn't hear that clearly.
Oh, okay. So, can somebody help what Ibu Fatima has just mentioned? Okay, Ibu, Ibu and Bapak, we have scoring, we have products, and also I'm waiting for somebody to share your, what is it, your view. Or Ibu Bapak, please you do enter your word here in the link bit.ly/auri.assessment1. You can input your, what is it, your word over there. This is exactly what, like what you did with Pak Jati last 3 weeks ago. Okay, Ibu Bapak, I'm waiting. Ibu Rika, you can just mention what you learned, or sorry, or what you, yes, what comes to your mind when you hear the word assessment.
It's difficult.
It's difficult, okay.
And a task and
task, okay, cool. What is the last one? Task, okay, cool.
It's a task.
All right.
Task.
Difficult task. All right. Task. Yes. Okay. You have task. You have task. You have difficult. And somebody has just posted in the chat box. You have here motivation, stressful. Okay. Woo, stressful, difficult, and motivations. Pak Arbi Kurniawan. How should I call you, Pak? Pak Wawan, Pak or what? Pak Kurniawan? Pak Kurniawan. Hello. I'm interested in the word motivations. So, Pak Kurniawan, can you say a little bit more about what you mean with motivation in assessment? Pak Kurniawan, please.
Yeah, according to my opinion, if someone, especially a student, if you have known about you taught me about the score, how to achieve the good score, you have to, hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, very clear.
Clearly, Pak.
Yeah, I mean, like you taught me the first assessment here, according to the score, right? You know, if a student have how to get the good score, they have to study a lot. It's one way to get motivation from the assessment here.
Okay.
That's what I mean.
All right. Okay. So, but if we see it from the other point of view, if the students get the low mark or low score, do you think that they will be discouraged or what?
Yeah, I think like that. I think like that. So why? How can as the teacher, how to get good motivate to the student to get a score? You know, we are in Indonesian student, right? Everybody, everything is how to say almost all Indonesian student want to get a good score.
Okay, so we are driven by the score, yeah, but we are score driven. Is that right? Is that what you say? Yes, sure.
Okay, related to motivation, maybe like this one. If the students hear about just we call it final test or something like that, they will be demotivated maybe, and then yeah, they will do something that they will reach the target.
Okay, cool. So I get the positive point from Pak Ulum, what Pak Ulum mentioned, that when you tell your students that we will do the assessment, then they will be more motivated. Am I right, Pak Ulum?
Yeah, maybe in my point of view, if we want to assess the student, just don't let them know about the assessment. We just do like as usual. I think that's my point of view.
Okay, do it as usual. We do not let them in advance. Yeah. All right. Cool. So that's one. All right. So the next questions, next topic we need to discuss. I want to discuss with you is actually what is the purpose of doing assessment, Ibu dan Bapak? In your opinion, why should we make the assessment? Why should we do assessment? Any feedback on this?
To know about the achievement.
To see the progress of studying.
To see the progress. Okay. Pak Kurniawan, can you say it once again? To know what?
Yeah, the same also with Miss Susan. To know about the achievement of students.
All right. To know the progress, to see the achievement of the students. Okay. Now, going back to the previously what Pak Kurniawan mentioned about the motivations, how do you usually give motivations to your students relating to the assessment practices you have been doing so far? Ibu dan Bapak. Because again, sometimes assessment will give motivations, will motivate them to learn more, but in some other cases, when the score is low, then they will be demotivated. So my questions we need to discuss is how can we again motivate them to learn more, to upgrade their skills instead of being discouraged, instead of being demotivated with the achievement of their students. Ibu Dapa, any idea?
Maybe if they have an objective, maybe it will increase their motivation how to reach the goal for
All
the
right.
students.
Okay, goal or objectives. Let me keep that point. Let us wait for some others.
I think giving them the appropriate material for the assessment will be also helpful to encourage the students when they are having the test.
All
So
right.
don't give something that they don't know, that they don't learn before.
Okay. All right. So do not give them something that they have not learned before during the test, yeah, during the assignment, the
Yes,
assessment.
coach.
Okay.
Yes.
Ms. Susan, thank you very much. Any other point of view? Any other opinion, please? Or yes, how to prevent our students from being demotivated when we do the assessment?
For me, maybe I think I will give them second chance. Of course, for the second chance here, I will give the student the easier this year question or something like that, so the student will get score better than before.
Oh, okay. So, right. So you will give the like a remedial practice, ya Pak, ya, ya Pak Kurniawan.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So to let them improve themselves. Okay, to get a better mark. All right. Ibu and Bapak. So once again, goal setting. I agree. Goal setting is quite important, and then also. Ibu Susan do not test or do not assess what they have not learned before, and also give the remedial assessment or remedial test. But before we move on, do you give, let's say, weekly or fortnightly assignments to your students or homework or not? Or do you do the end?
Sometimes,
What do you,
sometimes, not always.
not always. Okay, sometimes.
Not always.
When you're all right, when your students, all right, I should start with this one. In what way, in what cases, do you give them homework or assignment? Pak Kurniawan, probably you can start so that and later we will invite the others.
Maybe I will give their homework related with the lesson, and the lesson here. I hopefully when tomorrow when we meet them again, they will know well about the lesson here.
Oh, okay. So you let them prepare before classes. Yes.
No, I mean before after we teach them with the new lesson, right?
Yes.
To make them know well about this lesson, I will try to give them the homework.
Okay.
It means, yeah, to increase their understanding about the lesson here.
Okay. Homework to practice more at home to increase their mastery, their understandings of the materials. Fantastic,
Yes,
Pak Kurniawan. Thank you. I want to hear from somebody else, please. That's what Pak Kurniawan did. Pak Kurniawan, are you are based in Bandung, yeah?
In Bandung, sir. In Bandung.
In Bandung, yes.
Yeah, in
okay.
Yes, sir.
Cool. I want to hear from somebody else about in what cases do you give your students a homework or assignment?
I sometimes give them the homework.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When we are facing a final test or something like that. So it's like a preparation for them for the test.
All right.
And also the review of all the lessons.
All right. Okay, this is to review or task preparations.
Yes, right.
Okay, Ibu and Bapak, Bu Susan and Pak Kurniawan has said that they have or given some assignments for students. The questions next is uh, what kind of feedback do you, yes, what kind of feedback do you give to your students? Do you give the mark always to your students assignment? Or sometimes you do not give marks, but you give something else? Ibu dan Bapak, please, I want to hear what did you do or what do you usually do with your students' work? Do you return the assignment back to them? Yes
Well,
or no? Silakan Pak Kuntar.
okay, well,
Please.
in my point of view, sometimes I give them a feedback of the assessment, not only about mark, but also I give the comments, because for me, comments will be better instead of mark, because by giving the comment instead of mark, it will motivate them more. But
Right.
if we give them only mark, it might demotivate them. But if it is a comment, it will be personally better for them.
Okay. So comments or feedbacks in words, not
Yeah,
in numbers. Ya, Pak
yeah,
Kuntar ya.
yeah.
Okay, Pak Kuntar, are you stationed in Jakarta, in Malang, or in
No.
Surabaya?
I am at the same posted as Mr. Bagus Kurniawan.
Oh, Pak Bagus Kurniawan in Bandung. Okay, Pak Kuntar, feedback is more motivating. You just mentioned. All right, cool. All right. Okay. Now, how many students do you usually have when you are in one class? I mean,
In one class, usually I have 13 class.
13. Only
Yeah.
13. Anyone has more than 30 students in one class? Or is it a standard of AURI that the class should be small enough?
Is there someone from AAU?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So,
I usually have like 15 or 10 students as well, but there is a institution that usually has a big class. So
oh, okay. That
yeah.
is fantastic.
AAU,
That,
yeah, but I'm not
okay.
sure if AAU is here.
All right. So that's good on you to have only small classes. But the
Yes.
point here I asked that questions is, do you also give the opportunity to students to give comments to your friends' work? Their friends, I mean.
Yeah,
I mean,
sometimes, sir,
giving
sometimes.
sometimes. Okay. Did it work fluently or not? Did it work well or not? Or probably sometimes students do not feel confident in giving feedback to their friends, probably. Or do you have such kind of experience?
Yes, for me, in my point of view, when they are given a peer assessment, we call it peer assessment, it will be easier for them, for me. But we have to make a limit. So in what subject that they have to assess, and in what subject that they don't not to assess their friends' assessment. So we have to limit and we have to control it. So we will make it easier. And sometimes when we let them know what friends' mistake, they will feel happy with this, because they know their friends' goodness and also the lack of their friends, as well as their own self.
Okay, fantastic. So Once again, Ibu and Bapak, yang pertama, once again, the first one is that feedback is more motivating, and then that's the point. So I just want to mention here that assessment is actually, who mentioned earlier, it's actually checking the progress of students' achievement, the students' learning skills. So the function of this is to check the progress of what students have learned, and then we are trying to motivate them so that they can achieve more. Right. Okay. The next one is that it is not only teachers who can make the assessment or who can give the feedback to your students. Their friends, their peers are good sources to learn from. Yeah, they can learn from each other. Nah, Ibu and Bapak, what we are learning, what we are discussing in the next probably 90 minutes is that we are first learn how to facilitate students' feedback or peer feedback. Later, Daniel will show you how to do this. And after that, we will introduce you to a tool to help us self-assessment. For students, they can assess their own writing and get the feedback from the computer and learn by themselves again, improve the writing again, and then check it again with the computer until they can improve their writing. Then finally, we as teachers can also use that tool to check their writings. That one tool. And another tool that we will learn today is we will start from creating the rubric. And after that, we will check the student's writing and then make the score, and the tool will give the score automatically. So that's the overview of what we are learning, of what we are discussing today. All right, so I think, Danielle, it is time for you or for us to start the peer feedback activities. Danielle. You are still muted, Pak.
Thank you, Pak Agus, for a comprehensive explanation to start our agenda today. So, Bapak Ibu, let me share my screen. Okay. Okay, is it showing?
Not yet.
All right.
It's coming.
Okay, so for now, I would like you to, okay, this is what we are focusing on, formative assessment. Okay, so this is an assessment done in the middle of learning process. And you know that this is important because through this activity, we can give feedback. We can, the point is not giving them final score at all, but we guide them, we improve their skills. And I highlighted Pak Agus' point that not only teacher who is resourceful, but only our friend, students' friend, yeah, I mean their classmate, is also good to give them feedback and comment. Okay, now let us see and learn how to do a peer feedback as a part of formative assessment. So, Bapak Ibu, would you please go to this link? Okay, so we will see our previous class, yeah, writing as well. Okay, so in the morning's class, we also do the same thing actually. And what you are going to do right now is to drop down, to put down your paragraph, okay, that you just wrote yesterday. as I announced in Telegram group. Have you written one, Bapak Ibu? The argumentative paragraph? Have you
Yes,
made
I
one?
believe everybody is ready with their paragraph, Pak Daniel. Ibu
Okay,
dan
let's
Bapak,
assume
you can
that Bapak Ibu is already creating, writing the composition. Okay, so now let me share the. Okay, so this is. Please have a look at the chat box. I just pasted the link to Padlet. Is it going to be confusing or not if we are using the same board?
Can you just delete the previous this one, or you can make a new one, Pak
Oh,
Daniel?
sure. Okay. I'll make a new room then.
Yes.
Okay, Bapak Ibu, while waiting for me to create the new board, then you can actually get your work first, maybe on your laptop, on your Microsoft Word, okay? Then
Alright,
later you will paste your work there on the new Padlet.
Okay, Ibu Bapak, please open your paragraph in your Microsoft Word. Pak Daniel is preparing the Padlet board for our class so that you can post your paragraph and later we can continue with the further activities.
Okay, it takes some time. Hold a second. Okay, it's ready. All right. So clear all posts. Okay, Bapak Ibu, we can go back to our previous link. Yeah, we will keep using the previous link. That's okay. I just archive the previous work, and let me share again my screen so you can find out how it's going. Right. So whenever you already find this Padlet board, yeah, this discussion board, then you can write your name. Let's say Daniel, and here you go. You can write down your composition here. Okay, so please click the link that I shared on the chat box, and I welcome you to this discussion board to Padlet.
Would you please to send it again, sir, for the link? Because it's gone.
All right, sir.
Give the link.
Okay. The link is already on the chat box. I will paste it again for everybody. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Pak. Okay, let me know if you can see the Padlet. Pak Kuntar, can you see?
Yes,
Okay.
I can see it.
So it's showing then. I can see the name here. How can I see it? Okay. Okay, I hope those who are not showing the webcam can also be on the same page here. Okay.
Yeah, I've put my paragraph there.
Right. Okay. Wow. Okay. So my connection is a bit unstable then. All right. So we have Ibu Rika has already put down the paragraph. Pak Kuntar, Pak Bagus, Bu Wiwin are still on the way. Okay, Bu Susana. Okay, so okay, Bu Susana, uh, you should have moved your work to another room, Ibu. Yeah, maybe you can press this button. Yeah, because you are working on my comment box. Yeah, but that's okay. Yeah, everybody can easily find your name here. All right. Okay. Well, you have such a long paragraph. Yeah, even though I just told
So
you to.
sorry because my padlet has not been created.
Okay, Ibu, that's okay. Yeah. So yesterday I taught you to make a composition consisting of 6 to 10 sentences, but here you got longer. That's great. Okay, so now let's imagine if we have this much of students' work, okay, and we cannot rely ourselves, yeah, to give them uh, to assess their work, yeah, to give them detailed uh, comments, feedback, okay, for each student. That's why this is the use of peer feedback, that we can make use of our students, okay. They can have their classmates to assess their work. Nah, so this is what we are going to do right now, Bapak Ibu. Okay, so I believe here you can just start, okay, giving feedback to your friends' work. Okay, so here, Ibu Wiwin, would you please give some comments to Bapak Guntar's work? Okay, and Pak Bagus, you can start giving your feedback to Ibu Rika's work. Okay, and we will wait for other participants to share the work here. Then later, she or he will give comments to Ibu Susana Yuli's work. And Ibu Susana also will give some feedback on their work. Okay, so this is peer feedback as a part of formative assessment, which is used once again to develop the students' learning, to see how well they are learning, their understanding. Okay, yeah. There is a question from the previous batch, yeah, the previous class, the morning's class, saying that, but how if we have 100 students in a class? That would be impossible for a teacher to assess their work. Yes, that's why we need their help. Yeah, we need students' help. Students help each other. And later, using this Padlet, teachers can see the whole student's work, okay, in a glance, yeah, to see the comments. And by seeing through the students' comments, okay, teachers will have a general feedback. So in this kind of emergency remote teaching, yeah, we should not give a student individual feedback. It will take forever, ya, akan lama sekali ketika kita harus memberikan feedback satu-satu ya ke 100 siswa misalnya. Nah, so then the good thing is later you can also download the pages of this Padlet, and we can give back to our student. Yeah. Okay, but for now, please kindly give a comment, yeah, to your friend's work. Any comments?
So, Pak Daniel, before doing our job, I have a question for you.
Sure, Pak. Go on.
So, do we have a limit to assess this writing, for example, for only punctuation or word forms or something like that?
Good
Or
question. Yeah, you can just hit to any aspects, Pak.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There is no limit. Yeah.
Oh, no, no limitation.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Pak Daniel.
You're welcome.
So we can comment to anyone, or you arrange it.
Since we have a few number of participants yet here, once again, Ibu Rika can give comment to, well, Ibu Wibin will give comments to Pak Guntar's work. Ibu Rika will, and Pak Guntar also will give feedback to Ibu Wibin's work. Ibu Rika will work with Pak Agus, and they will give comment to each other. And we're waiting for somebody who will pair with Ibu Susana. Okay, so there is a comment here from Ibu Ayu. Mohon izin, excellent what my commander wrote. Okay, so that is a great appraisal, yeah, which is motivating. Yeah, go on with any kinds of feedback. You can give corrective feedback. You can give indirect feedback. Yeah, corrective means that you are correcting directly to the wrong sentence. Yeah, non-corrective feedback means that you just give a clue. Yeah, you didn't mean to correct the word. Okay, so let me ask one of you who just wrote the feedback. Okay, whose feedback is this? I think your material is very good. You have much vocabulary. That means you are the real English teacher. Okay, so I guess here is Ibu Rika's comment. Am I right, Ibu Rika? Is this your comment, Ibu Rika? To Pak Guntar? No one's answering. Maybe Ibu Rika is leaving or... Okay. Ibu Riris here on Ibu Rika's work. Ibu Riris, are you with me?
Sorry, Pak Daniel, it should be my name, Bagus, but I don't know exactly why the name.
Oh, okay.
Is Mbak Riris.
Okay, the account.
That's my comment actually.
All right. So that's okay, Pak Bagus. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So, do you find any issue on giving this feedback? What first you felt when you wrote this comment?
From my commander writing?
Yeah.
Okay. So far is excellent what I said before in the comment. Maybe one, what I have to say, because this is my commander. I cannot say anything.
Okay, this is a part of learning.
Yes. Okay. The position of my commander writing in the middle because she gives the argumentative writing two opinions. First is for the people who likes using printing book, and then you can use for what we call it, ebook, electronic book.
Okay.
But from the title, we can see that we have to choose one, maybe, right? We wanna use as a, we wanna be as a people of printed book or electronic book. That's my opinion, actually.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
depends, related to the title.
right. Do you find it easy or difficult, Pak, to give comment?
Actually, not difficult, but yeah, how to arrange the statements to my commander, that's the difficult one.
Okay, that's due to a particular
Rank
reason,
position.
yeah. A hierarchy that you are
Yeah.
because you give an honor to your
Yes.
you
Yes.
put a high respect to your your commander. There is a X factor in case here. But let
To
me
be honest.
confirm to Ibu Rika. Ibu Rika, do you think that Mr. Agus feedback is helpful for you?
Yes, that's a good feedback for me. Thank you, Bagus.
Siap, Oden.
Okay.
And thank you, Riris.
Okay. Do you need more feedback from your friends, maybe, Ibu Rika?
Yes, of course. I need the feedback from all my friends.
Okay. So that's a possibility that we can have also with these applications. If you think that maybe when you are a teacher and you think that every student just give a little amount of feedback, then you can just let them, okay, guys, you can give more feedback to your partners. You can choose anyone. So pairing them, I mean, like when only one student to have one partner and it is not sufficient enough, then you can just do that. Okay. So this is just an example later. Yeah, it depends on the situation and the context on you. So this is peer feedback that I assume this is very doable, and Padlet is a perfect tool to accommodate us in doing this. Okay, before we move, I'm going to ask who's okay, Ibu Pak Gundar maybe ya, Pak Gundar. So, have you given any feedback to your
Yeah, yeah.
friend?
This one.
Okay. This one, Pak Ian.
Yeah.
Okay, Pak Gundar. Do you have any obstacle in giving feedback?
I think before I give feedback, so I have to limit myself. So I don't need to assess everything, just some points that I have to assess. For me, this is my point of view of assessing
Okay.
my students or my peer work. But so yeah, I make myself easier to assess this writing. So I
Okay.
only focused on the subject verb agreements and as well as the punctuation of the writing.
Okay. So in short, Pak Guntar, maybe you need, and everybody, maybe you need a particular tool, Pak, to help you, to get you assess somebody's work. What do
Yeah,
you think will be helpful for that, Pak?
yeah. I think we need
Guidelines.
some
What
tools
you will.
to make us more convenient to assess this one. Maybe so we need only the tools only to focus on the word forms and then punctuation.
Okay.
Maybe yeah.
Well, everybody, what Pak Guntar is just mentioning is a term called rubric, maybe. Is it right, Pak
Yeah,
Guntar?
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Bapak Ibu, we just have this kind of activity. This is called as peer feedback. And if you think that you might have an issue, ini batasannya di mana ya feedbacknya nanti? Okay, I can say anything, almost anything. I can give the ideas, the grammar, and then the
Pak.
punctuation. There are very broad of things. Nah, that's why we need a particular tool or instrument called as rubric. By the way, do you think you need a really quick checker that we can use to assess any single student's work, which is of course free? Are you waiting for this?
Yeah, cannot wait.
Okay, cannot wait. That's why I will just hand over the microphone to Mr. Agus. Go on, Pak Agus.
Thank you, Daniel. So, Ibu Bapak, before we move on, so what Pak Puntar mentioned is, what is it? The teacher's voice. Students probably will not be aware what they can, what is it? What they should assess. So, when doing the peer feedback, once again, we as teachers should give them the pointers what to assess. Yeah, so that's the point. Now, as what Pak Daniel mentioned earlier, we will see, I will introduce you to this point, this tool. So let me start sharing my screen. By the way, can you hear my voice clearly?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's
It's like an
Crystal
echo.
Trio.
All right. So it's like an echo here in my end here. So I'm waiting. Okay. Ibu and Bapak, I'm introducing you to this web page, Virtual Writing Tutor. Say, okay. What we can do here is like a self-assessment. Yeah, this like self-assessment. Like later I will let you try, but for now I will show you how to do it, or yeah, how to do it. So for example, I have prepared one, I have collected students' writings, and then I paste the paragraph over here like this, okay? So it seems, take this as your student's paragraph, for example. Then you can check the word count, the grammar, the score essay, punctuations, and also this one, the essay writing, and also the vocabulary. Let me just show you. If I click word count, that automatically give this one. Yeah, so only 5 sentence. Yes, 128 word. Okay, but when you check grammar, let us see what the computer mentioned before. Here, you have this, and the computer give the feedback. This is different from what Microsoft Word does usually. Put a comma after the word people instead of a colon. Okay, right. So then average people like this, idealize. It looks like you have used a pass from, done, and so on and so forth. It gives the students feedback of what the students have written over there, and so on and so forth, like this. And that, once again, that's the grammar. What if I check this? Now, you can customize whether this is an opinion essay, this is an argument, or this is a film analysis or literary critic. They have the rubrics as the guidance to check. Now, let's say if I change this into an opinion essay, then what kind of feedback the computer will do? You have like this. You have written blah, blah, blah. Have a look. I believe you can understand this. In writing quality, it gets only 46% because this one, the red one. So the red color means something needs improvement. The green feedback is the good feedback or the positive feedback from the computer. And then provocativeness, because it is an opinion, it checks also the provocativeness. And then, yeah, cliche, there is no cliche over there. And then exclamation mark, and also there is no exclamation mark. All right. And about the structure, yeah, I couldn't detect any word 4 letters or more. That is good, like this. and so on and so forth, Ibu Bapak. The computer can give the mark, not only the mark, but also the feedback that is much more important to improve their writing. Then again, up down here, you have, what do you call it? The feedback for your students' work. You can also print the feedback. And later, if you check this essay, for example, you have the options whether or not you will check this criteria or this category. Let's say if I check lexical density, for example, if I check, so, okay, like this, and then I click submit. Again, they will give the feedback based on what we are requesting. Like this, a higher lexical density indicates writing that is more information rich. So this one is the lexical density. You can click show for details like this. Okay. And also the writing skills, the cohesions, coordinating conjunctions, you have only 2. Subordinating conjunction, you have also only 2, and so on. Okay, that's a structure. What is nice is here, Ibu and Bapak, even the variety of the sentence length is also checked. Okay, see 16 to 70 words here. All right, and nah, all right. This is the argument strength. Now here, and also you have the link to the materials, to the tutorials on how to make the writing better. Okay, Ibu and Bapak. So this is one tool that you can use to, once again, for students, they can self-assess themselves. For teachers, we can also use this to help us assess their students' work. And also you can check the vocabulary here also. I think it is time for you to check your writing. You can post your own paragraph over here, Ibu and Bapak. So for example, you can paste your own paragraph and see what feedback your computer give you. Please have a go. I will give you about 5 minutes to explore this website for you. Please do, Ibu and Bapak. If any one of you would like to share the screen, that will be very good. Anyone, Pak Bagus, Ibu Rika, Pak Dwi, or anybody will be given access to share your screen to check your writing with virtual writing tutor. Please, Ibu Bapak, silakan dicoba. Please try with yourself and how you can make or you can use this tool beneficial for you and for your students. I think we can start using that one. Please, Ibu Bapak boleh share your screen so that we can see how you progress. Anyone would like to share the screen? Please do.
Yeah, come on, Bapak Ibu. Don't feel hesitate to show your work. And if you still find a problem on how to connect to virtual writing tutor, you can ask Pak Agus once again, or I will share again the link, yeah. Oops.
virtualwritingtutor.com.
Okay. Oh, I missed .com. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Right, Bapak Ibu. So, oh, Pak Tanto said he cannot open the link due to problems on his laptop. Okay. Maybe you can use your phone, Pak, because on the previous class, some of them also access through their phone, and it turned out that
Yes,
it's
sir.
faster. Yeah. Okay. So, is there somebody who wants to show the screen? Mas Bagus, maybe?
May I, sir?
Okay, Pak Kuntar. Great.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
This one.
Okay, so it's such a quite a long composition.
Yeah, but
Great.
I think but
Mhm.
I think it's not argumentative writing, but it is an opinion.
No problem, Pak. Okay,
Yeah,
so
so I will check
mhm,
the score is or
mhm,
word count
mhm.
first. This one, and then check grammar error,
Yes, nice.
and then score essay for opinion essay. I check. This is the score.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. So.
But there is maybe one. There are three sentences that I have to improve. This one
Mhm.
in writing quality, and it says structure and content is only 55%, and for my supporting argument is 65. The paragraph conclusion 66. The vocabulary 93. Language accuracy 100%.
Okay, thumbs up.
Okay, thank you. And doing more maybe check punctuation.
Yes, go on, Pak.
This is, I think that's the hardest part.
The hardest part.
So which one is the error? Which I will try it again. So which one is the assessment?
Maybe it doesn't say at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Or maybe you have no error at all for your punctuation. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Commas or periods.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you did it
common
well.
periods.
Yeah.
Yeah, because yeah. Okay,
Okay.
for me, I think that's all for my writing. Maybe other wants to.
Okay, hold on, Pak. I'm curious to know whether how you will use this in your class later. Maybe you can tell a little plan.
Yeah, yeah. I will give them if they are able to bring their laptop in class. So I will use, because usually I only use spell checker from the Windows. Yeah, spell checker
Okay.
and grammar checker only. But okay, thank you. I will stop my sharing scare.
Okay, Pak Agus,
Okay, thank
back
you.
to you.
Right. Thank you very much. Okay. Do we have time, Pak Daniel? Okay. This is a 11:15. That's fantastic. And another thing probably we can do is if you have somebody else in addition to Pak Kuntar would like to share the experience of working with virtual tutor, virtual writing tutor, I mean. Boleh, siapa saja, please.
I recommend one person, Bapak Ida Bagus, please.
Hey, okay. Pak Bagus, please do.
Okay then. Which one? Where is okay. Okay, I just watched my score for argumentative, but this is a really short paragraph, so could be different from Mr. Kuntar result because Mr. Kuntar did the complete one, but I just make a short paragraph here. So just look at this is my paragraph, really short, just word count 214, and then what else? Checks grammar. Okay, so many feedback here. Okay, here so many feedback. Let me see the last one. I just here it is. Maybe yeah. For this grammar corrections, could be we can have a short discussion about this because sometimes we use must as a noun.
Yeah, as a noun. Yeah.
In this feedback, yes, but for this feedback, the computer only read my word as a model, but that's the problem, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe another has a feedback, or maybe you can share about this problem. Yes. Then what else? Score easy. If I choose argument easy, because we discuss about argumentative easy. Simon scores 33.
Wow.
Okay. Because there is no opening, maybe, right? Or and then yes, it's not complete. Really short paragraph. Vocabulary is 3. Because I use alternative coordinating conjunction like and since, so or maybe therefore then. And then what else? Language acquisition is really bad. It's like before grammar check feedback. Okay, then here is. Can you see, sir, ma'am? Okay.
Oh yeah, so there are some
this one.
Yeah, and also
misspelling, yeah.
Spelling,
yeah.
Get
Also
it.
those and does and those should be plural. Don't.
You know that, Mr. Kuntar, I have a bad computer.
Yeah, I know it. That's not bad. That's old.
Okay, then so what else? Let me check. What do you want, Mr. Kuntar?
Yeah, that's it. I think that's all.
That's
Yeah, something that I want to know is only your score.
I told you, right? I told you already.
Yeah.
I just need the short paragraph. But thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Ibu and Bapak, what you have been working actually is the field is to check the essay, Ibu and Bapak. So in addition to that, this website also gives us an opportunity. Oh, I should say this one. That is why if you put only one paragraph, when you click essay check or score essay, your paragraph will be treated as a whole essay, as a complete essay. So that will be probably confusing or misleading. If you want to check paragraph by paragraph, for example, I will give you another, what is it? Another link to your chat box. Here we go. Then you can check paragraph by paragraph. That is what I mean is checking the paragraph. So let me share my screen so that you can see that one. So like this, for example, Ibu dan Bapak, here you go. If you can see here, it is argument essay or opinion essay. And if I click body paragraph evaluation, I click here, okay, and then it comes to this page. I click start, then there is another field here that we can check our paragraph. Let me copy and paste the paragraph that I used before, like this, for example, this one, no, this one. And then I click finish. So here, the computer gives us the overall score first in that paragraph. This is assessed as a paragraph, not as a full essay. Statistic, you have the statistic over here like this, and then writing quality, it gives us only 33 points. So indicator of quality, and you have this one. This is paragraph, okay? And you have not used many transition words, and so on and so forth. Paragraph structure contains 65%, okay? Argumentation, like this, Ibu dan Bapak, okay. You have very few words that related to argumentation. Use more, okay? And it gives us the link over there to the material that students can learn after that, after they check their own work. Well, that's the point of introducing the, what is it, the applications or the website, the virtual writing tutor. Even Bapak, probably you will need a day or two to explore all the facilities available at this website, virtual writing tutor, and it is all for free. You do not need to pay. You can have your user account. You can log in with your Google account, or you will log in with your Facebook. You do not need to pay anything, but you can learn everything, and you can share everything with your students. Daniel, that's about the virtual writing tutor. And Ibu Bapak, what is good from this virtual writing tutor is that, again, they have the rubrics. They have the subjects. Tadi Pak Kuntar probably mentioned earlier, the subjects to what to assess. Now, after this, Daniel will guide us how to make rubrics and then how to score our students' work with that rubrics. And we do not need to, calculate what marks should we give. The computer will help us do that. Daniel.
Okay, Pak Agus DP for uh, really great introduction on virtual writing tutor. Okay, Bapak Ibu, you can share your opinions, ideas on chat box, yeah, upon our previous um, applications that we just learned. Okay, well, we still have some time here. Let us move to another tool. Okay, if you need a rubric for your assessment, then we can actually develop by ourselves, Bapak Ibu, yeah. So we still have two applications left, but let me share another free applications that we can use together. But now, would you please, okay, I need your help to open your Gmail, Bapak Ibu. Your Gmail, okay. Right, because for now we will use an add-on, ya. Maybe you are familiar with add-ons, ya. Aplikasi tambahan, ya, add-on yang melekat pada Google Drive. Nah, so
Can you share your screen, Pak Daniel?
on my way, sir. Okay, I just made a better illustration for this. Now, okay, as soon as you open your Gmail, and I assume that everybody has Gmail account. Hari ini siapa sih yang nggak punya Gmail gitu ya? Oke, hari ini masih pakai Rocket Mail. Nah, biar Pak Agus aja deh gitu ya. Okay, so this is an example, yeah. Okay, so after you arrive to your Gmail, okay. Now I want you to go to Google Drive, yeah, to Drive, yeah. So you will see this button, yeah, on your on the top corner, top right corner of your laptop, yeah, your screen, sorry. Okay, so once again, log into your Gmail and then find these grids, ya. Ada kalau bahasa Koreanya tuh telemik-telemik, ini apa ini ya? Ya, inilah grids itu ya. And then
Thumbnails.
yeah, thumbnails. Thank you, sir, for. I'm sorry, I'm using Korean. Okay, so and then just hit this button, and then you will find this logo, yeah, Drive. And after that, you can go and find this menu, yeah, new. Okay, Drive and then new, and you click this, and then go to Google Docs. Oops, sorry, I mistakenly. Oops, sorry. Belum apa-apa udah sayonara. Okay, this one. Okay. Yeah. Can everybody follow my instructions, Bapak Ibu?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, let me know if you have a problem there. I hope it's not, because we used to open our email, ya. So once again, langkahnya mudah sekali. Just go to this grids, this thumbnail, and then find a Drive logo, Google Drive logo, and then find new apa? Di sini ada banyak sekali ya. New folder, new bla bla bla, new slides, Google Docs. Okay. And then now, if you are already on your Google Docs, okay, di sini. Nah, this is the page where you are now. Am I right? Sudah sampai sini? If you are not here, then I cannot continue then, because this is the landing page, yeah, where we will install the add-ons. Okay. Can I have your voice? Do you have problems, Pak Bagus? Pak Guntar? Bu Rika?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Or Pak Tanto, we have so many participants here. Bu Widya, Bu Wiwin, Pak Ulum, and then Bu Riris, Bu Mega, Bu Ratna, Bapak Kasubdis Iptek, ya, Ibu Ratna, Bu Fatima, Pak Kurniawan. Okay. Nah, if you are already here into this page, okay, now we can start install, ya. Klik get add-ons, ya. Kita harus mencari add-ons dulu. Get add-ons, cari aplikasinya dulu. Okay, and the name is Orange, ya. seperti jeruk ya, orange slice, irisan ya, orange slice. And then search. Nah, ketemu ini kalau sudah. I will repeat. Yeah, go to add-ons whenever you have arrived in Google Docs, and then click that. Get add-ons. Okay, search orange slice. Nice. Okay, search, and then go and find the applications and install. Kalau sudah diklik, nah, since I already installed this on my computer, so I cannot install it twice. But for you who has no orange slice yet, please install this on your Google Drive. Okay. I think this is important for now. Okay. Next. Nah, masih kosong ya di sini. Okay, but what we do next now is to activate the orange slice. Orange slice-nya diaktifkan. Caranya gimana? So we click score rubric. Oke, tadi ini ya, add-ons, orange slice. Nah, and then score rubric. We hit that. Okay, and then it will show up table. Yeah, another platform here ya. Nah, you can later read this thoroughly ya, create rubric and so on ya. Dan a rubric should contain performance levels ya. Levelnya tuh apa? We can use awesome and then average and then poor ya, atau more please and so on. Nah, if you are okay with this, okay, so we can just choose descending. And then here in my case, I will create my own ya. Saya akan pakai performance levelnya. So I'm not using ABC, I'm not using great, good, average, but I'm using my own. Okay, and then after that, we select the category. The good news is Orange Slice provides us with these options already, yeah, and these are writing rubric. If you feel like you are okay with this, just go with that, okay? But myself, I think they are incomplete, yeah. They are too simple for my students. Hence, I try to go with blank. I'd rather use blank row, okay? And then I create rubric. Nah, then whenever it is ready, what you need to do now is to prepare your own version of rubric. Okay. Nah, in this case, I already prepare for you the rubric. We are working on the same rubric, Bapak Ibu. Okay. I'll share this to chat box. Okay. Silakan Bapak Ibu klik di sini. Ya. Akan mengarahkan ke rubrik yang sudah saya siapkan ya. I already prepared for you writing rubric. Okay. Right. So I guess you can see the rubric now. Can you see this, Pak Agus DP?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the rubric that we currently have, and you maybe have questions. How can we move that into Orange Slice? That's easy as ABC. So yeah, simply copying and pasting. Yeah, no other way, and that's the simplest way. Okay, right. I'll be very slow here. Okay, ini performance levelnya ya. And we should know what to assess. Kita mau mengakses, mau menilai apa ya? Ideas. Okay. So for example, this is the performance level, not yet at the standard. So this is the lowest score. Yeah. I might give 1 score for this. So she writes phrases and simple sentences about topic may not be clear. Nah. And also the other component. Okay. Cara nambah row-nya bagaimana? Just klik tab ya. Nah, alright, simple right? Tap again, and then go and find the Microsoft Word. Okay. Alright. Very simple. Okay. Now, the good news of the benefit that we have from this rubric is, first, I think we do not need paper at all. Yeah, paperless. This is eco-friendly. Yeah, okay, I guess that's all. There are so many other components, but I'll just pick one, pick some. Yeah, right. Sudah siap ini? Okay, then remove the row which is not needed, because this will be a problem if you keep it exist. Ya, delete two columns. Nah, ya, mohon dicatat ya Bapak Ibu ya. I found it really hard why I cannot have a complete score, karena ada row yang masih menganga di sini tadi ya. So let me finish this. Kalau sudah bagaimana? Score rubric. Okay. Okay, so for the rubric rubric type, please choose analyze, and then the total points of this. Okay, I like to have, this is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so maximum score is 3, and then we multiply that with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. So 15. Ya, di sini ada 15. And then, nah, this is the place where we set ini performance level. From the lowest one, not yet started, not yet at the standard. Okay, and then 2 for approaching the standard. The last one, the highest one is meets the standard. You can even make it very detailed, but yeah, it depends on your case. Yeah, I'd rather use not weighted. Okay, and then for the grades now, this is the moment of greatness. Yeah. So suppose I want to say that the standard is already approached. Okay, and then for the paragraph organization, it doesn't meet the standard at all. For the sentence, it's approaching the standard. The vocabulary is awesome. The grammar is flawless. And let's check this out. Okay, so let's process the grade. And this is what's happening. Nah, so the grade is 9 out of 15, Bapak Ibu. And we can start naming the students. Yeah, name, for example, Daniel. Nah, okay. So by doing so, yeah, this saves your time a lot. You already have the final score here. Yeah, and you can just copy your Google Doc into another Google Docs, and then you do the same thing. Not from zero. You can just copy, kemudian yang tadi itu ya dilihat grade-nya berapa. Nah, so this is a principle of doing the right assessment, that we have the rubric, we have the components to assess, and then we have the descriptions here. Okay, so what do you think, Bapak Ibu? Is it helpful? Is it going to be effective for your case?
I think it is supposed to be as effective as you tell us, but if we want to run this, I think that we need to do it step by step.
Yeah.
Pak Daniel, yeah. So we
Yeah.
start, we just let everyone open their mic, and then let's do it one by one from the first step, because I think that's all for me. That's too many the steps. So I need to do it step by step.
Yeah. Me too, Pak. At first, I encountered these applications. Yeah, even at the very last minute, I have to refresh my experience in using this. But I found it very helpful, yeah, because this is the moment of saving our time, ya. Kita masa pandemi ini harus smart. We have to work smart. We have to think so many things, yeah. So with the tools like this is gonna be very helpful. Okay. All right. So let me know if you have any concern, and for sure, don't worry if you think like I miss some steps. That's okay. You can just see through. Maybe we will share because this session is recorded. You can see the YouTube, yeah, later when we share the video. Well, don't worry. Yeah. Okay. Any questions? We still have 15 minutes left, I guess. Yeah.
If not, probably Daniel, can I have some more? Probably, or Ibu, Bapak, if you have questions, please do.
I guess everything is clear.
Fantastic.
Or
So,
between clear and hungry, I don't know. It's 12 already, sir.
Almost 12.
okay,
Almost 12, yeah. So,
almost now. So Daniel, let me just say one more tool.
of
Ibu,
course.
Bapak, boleh Pak Daniel?
Yes, Pak Kus, continue.
Okay. Ibu and Bapak. So, what is it? I will share one more tool to check students' writing. Let me share because we have only 15, and actually we do not prepare for this to share with you, so I do not make the step-by-step guidance, but I believe you can do that later. But Daniel has just shown us how to install an add-on, and here I have an add-on that can help us once again check students' writing in Google document. Let me share with you, and let me share my screen here. Here we go. This one, Ibu and Bapak. This is the paragraph that I used in the previous sessions. And I have these add-ons. As you can see, we can install as many add-ons as you want. And my favorite is 2 at the bottom, actually. And let me show you this one first. Pro Writing Aid, Grammar Checker, and Writing Coach. Okay, so let me just click here. It is supposed that it is assumed that you have installed the add-on in your computer. Summary report, and the computer will give you the report of that paragraph, like this. This is similar to virtual writing tutor, but I like this a bit better. There is no grammar issue. There is no spelling issue, but there is a style issue. This is that Microsoft Word doesn't have. Let us have a look what happens with style, and it gives us only 63, like this. Nah, okay, your writing can have no spelling, but still be awkward, clumsy, and so on. Run on writing skill check, okay, in the toolbar. Later we will see. Okay, this one. Okay. Oh, all right. So let me just do it once again. I missed click that one. right, like this, okay, increase to 80 or higher. And some up, down here, sorry, here, down here, you have this one where your document may need work. See, style, sentence length only point this one, reduce to between 11 to 18 words. You have this quantitative parameters for that one, grammar checks and so on. This is the summary, Ibu and Bapak. And this add-on can actually help us how to improve that one. Let's see, improve document. Okay. We will see what the computer can tell us how to improve this document. All right. Ibu and Bapak, you have 3 issues here. No grammar, no spelling, but 3 style issues. That what makes my writing score only 63. And we click this. Okay. You have readability may be enhanced by removing this one. Okay. Okay. Or this one first. Okay. For example, like this. And then number 2 is it. Okay. First of all, like this. Okay. Let us do this way. Okay. A lot of impacts. What happens? A lot of impacts. No, I will ignore this because we need that word. We know that that word is quite appropriate. So ignore that one. And then what is number 3? What does it say? Passive verbs make your writing less direct. Okay. Only women synthesis should not be underestimated. Okay. So probably we should not underestimate the influence. Okay. I do this one. Then apply changes and close. And see what will happen. Sudah selesai, like this, and let us check once again. See, the style score is now 100. That's the point of introducing this writing, what is it, pro writing aid in from, what is it, the add-on. And it is again for free, Ibu and Bapak. You can introduce this to your students so that they can practice writing by themselves and get input from other sources, not only from us. All right, I think, and the second one, similarly, you have ACE writing reviser. Okay, and I click this. And you know that this is the one that we have edited, we have revised with the previous add-on. And what is nice, what I like from this add-on is that it has this category, Ibu and Bapak. For example, passive, like this. If I click passive, it gives us this information. Okay. Didn't find any passive verbs like this. But probably if I change this to the original one, let me check once again. This is the original SAS like this. Right, now you have the sentence, okay. Before we move on, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 categories. And each category has subcategories like this, very complete. And like I see this, sentence variety also. It can detect the run-on sentence. It can detect the subordinate clause openings that is not recommended in formal writing, for example. So if we go back to this, for example, passive voice, like what we have just checked, Let us see. See, it can identify the passive as what the pro writing aid could identify. It suggests us to revise or to reduce the total of passive sentences because it may make the writing difficult to understand, or may in the computer say it is more indirect. Ibu Bapak, again, let me, what is wow from this writing or from this tool is this one. Let me see, sentence clarity. Okay, like this, Ibu Bapak, vague words. That is not clear words. Just click yes, that will be given highlight. Nah, okay. So according to this computer, a lot of is vague. Okay. Nah, apa sih vague words? What is vague? What are vague words? If you click this blue button, you will be given like this. Vague words is not clear words. Changes with vivid dictions. Like this. This is the example. Your cooking is really bad. Your cooking is so bland. Rather than use bad, you have another vocab for a bad cooking. Okay, your lasagna would gag a pig. See, like this, very clear, rather than using really bad. Like this, also another example. I went home because I was very sick. What kind of sickness did you get? This is not clear. Okay, so this computer or this tool can guide our students use this apa namanya vocabulary very English vocabulary. Hopefully, they use English vocabulary that more people usually speak. I think Ibu and Bapak, you can download the add-on by yourself and install, then you can explore yourself, and later you can share with your students. So Daniel, I think those the bonuses, 2 add-ons we can share with this group today. Back to you, Daniel.
Okay, Pak Agus. Yes, we already have more than enough applications for helping us cope with students' writing. And I'm just going to emphasize that these applications are not only helpful for teachers, but also for students in developing their own writing. So once again, we should see an application from different perspective, yeah, from different uses. If, for example, virtual writing tutor, as its name suggests, tutor. So um, yeah, a tutor is a companion, yeah, so it is for student, yeah, but for teachers we can use that as a help, as a tool to assess our students work in order to do formative assessment, yeah, not summative, yeah, but formative. Summative is judgment that we give to students to give them score whether they will fail or success, but this is not to judge students quality, but to give them reminder, ini loh kurang vocabnya, kurang dictionsnya, kurang cohesionnya dan seterusnya. So I guess we already come to conclusion that another important message is what is important now is not the tool, Bapak Ibu, but the role of the teacher themselves, the teachers behind the tool. Yeah, these applications are not yet perfect, and they might not be perfect. Tidak akan pernah sesempurna kita sebagai guru. So we hope that with all the things that we shared today, this is going to be impactful for conducting your online learning. in the long run, yeah, I don't know. We don't know. We cannot predict when will this pandemic over. Yeah, just hope for the best. And I guess that's all, yeah, Pak Agus. Thank you very
Yeah,
much for your
thank you,
participations.
Daniel. Ibu and Bapak, adding what Pak Daniel just mentioned, the technological tools that we have introduced, the virtual writing tutor, the add-ons and the Google documents, they are not our competitors. They are our partners. Okay, so again, do not feel, then what should we do after this? We can be partnering with the tools. Again, as what Pak Kuntar probably found, they are anti-artificial intelligence. We have the original intelligence. See, I don't believe that original intelligence or artificial intelligence will beat the original intelligence. We are better than the two because they have only artificial, but we have original intelligence, and that's why we should be partnering with the tools. We are not competing with them. Okay, that's all probably. Ibu Bapak, before we dismiss this class, don't forget to mark your presence. Pak Daniel, can you share the link of the presence list, Pak Daniel?
I
Oh,
already
sudah.
did that.
It's on the list. Okay. Oh, very smart. I'm happy to be partnering with Pak Daniel like this.
My pleasure, sir.
All right, Ibu and Bapak, this last, let us use the very last minute here to have a photo together. We would like you to open your camera so that we can see each other. And I'm now putting the view here in the gallery mode so that everybody can show up in the screen. Ibu Lisnawati, Pak Dwi Undriono, you just mentioned the Aspers just calls him. Ibu Mega, Ibu Wiwin, Ibu Riris, Ibu Ratna, and Pak Ulum, Bu Inggi, please turn your camera on and we will have a photo.
Okay.
Wow.
Will you hit the trigger, sir?
You please do.
Okay. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for being with us. Terima kasih sudah setia bersama BC ITEL. Oke, monggo yang akan open webcam. Oke, saya hitung sampai 3. 1, 2, 3. Give your best pose. Oke, salam 1 NKRI. 1, 2, 3. One more. This is the last. Okay, finally everybody is showing up. Pak Dwi, Pak Bu Mega, or Pak Mega. Ya, oke. Pak Bagus, Bu Ratna. Right. 1, 2.
Can we have one more? Okay.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, Pak Ulum. One more, please. Pak Ulum. Almost, yeah, almost missed. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us today.
Thank you, Pak Daniel.
I will see you next time. Stay healthy ya, Bapak Ibu ya. Tetap
Daniel,
sehat.
you forgot to tell them your Instagram account, Pak Daniel.
Oh yeah, so you can, yeah.
Oh,
you
yes,
can,
please.
meet up. Oke, Bapak Ibu bisa bertemu lagi dengan kami di dunia maya. Oke. So this is our Instagram. Mana ya Instagram saya?
Sudah?
Yeah. This one. Oke, mari silahkan saling follow. Kita bersilaturahim lagi, ya Bapak Ibu ya. Menjadi teman di manapun. So I promise whenever I come to your place then. After the pandemic is over, of course. Yeah. Okay, this is our Instagram and I'll see you online, Bapak Ibu.
If you have time and you have by chance come or visit Solo, please just let me know. Probably we can have just a short time to have coffee together. Thank you, Bapak
Nice.
Ibu.
Ah, sounds
Stay
nice.
healthy. Okay. And have a good day.
Have a
Thank
good
you,
everybody.
Pak
Thank you, sir.
Agus,
Thank you,
Have
Pak
a
Pak
Agus
safe
and Pak
Daniel,
Daniel.
everyone.
everybody.
Thank you, Bagus and Pak Daniel.
You're
Thank you.
welcome, Ibu.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.